Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Honey, I love you, but not any more than the NBA. I'm ready for some basketball on Valentine's Day. It'll be Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers facing off against Monte Ellis and the Golden State Warriors. Tune back in later for the HP Halftime Report.
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We're bringing you the game that always has heart, especially on Valentine's Day. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg on 2K Sports. And the Clippers starting five, brought to you by State Farm. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're inside. Chauncey Billups out there with Chris Paul, and it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. And for Golden State, Monte and Curry in the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Terrell Wright, and it's Lee in at the five, down low. Wright from outside, that's good. Wright's got his team on the board to start the game for the Warriors.
You know, it may not sound like much, but the Clippers managed to go 19-33 against the Western Conference last season. That was a solid four-game improvement, though, over the prior season.
And it's Golden State's ball. Ellis outside. Back to Wright. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Wright's got 5 points so far. He just rattled off that nice record against the West. Their best mark, Steve, in the last 3 seasons.
But still the third worst overall record in the West. I mean, it is no easy task trying to move your way up this Western Conference.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Vinny Del Negro gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. It's rebounding that he thinks could be the X factor today. He told me that it doesn't matter what they do in other aspects of the game if they get dominated on the backboards, which is always a possibility against a team that puts so much effort into their rebounding. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
Monte Ellis, guys, has been such an explosive player throughout his career, but I think he's matured quite a bit the last couple of years. He's become a better leader for the Warriors and a better representative for the Warriors organization.
Curry kicks to Ellis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Monte Ellis getting married. He married a police officer. And having his son really changed his life for the better. Even made him, he said, a better person. He's taken that spark and used it in his career as well.
You know, not surprised to hear that. Another level of responsibility and accountability. He really stepped up last season, setting the tone in practice, interacting more with his teammates, film study. Those are things that leaders do, and that's just the kind of leadership that the team needed.
And buried any ill will that may have existed. Of course, it was reported in different degrees between himself and Steph Curry.
Well, he knows his role, he embraces it, and he's really a guy that you can go to offensively.
The three from Billups, and another three for the Clippers.
Even in transition, a wide-open three is tough to pass up.
From the arc, and another three for Golden State.
Now they get those 3 points back in a hurry, don't they?
Yeah, they sure did. Didn't take them long at all to respond.
Here's Billups. 5 points in the game. That's a 2 from Paul. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Paul's got 5 now.
You know, Mark Jackson signed on with the Warriors this last summer. He could be a fit for them with his background as a pass-first point guard. He certainly talks like a coach when you hear him analyze games. Well, that was not an easy play, but he made it look routine.
Takes a 3, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Well, they really look to run immediately after that turnover.
Well, that's how you cash in. You don't want to waste any time after the turnover. Go at it right away.
Well, getting back to Mark Jackson for a minute, you know, his ability to mentor those young guards in Golden State will, I think, help the Warriors in a big way as they try to change the direction of that franchise and get back into the playoffs.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, I tell you what, how about that, guys? This fella can rock the rim big time.
That is just brute force, Steve.
Yeah, he's the last. last guy you want to see coming down the lane with a head of steam.
That was our spiked slam cam, showing you the replay above the rim. Here's Curry. The Clippers getting the bucket. It's one-on-one. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Al Thornton checked in for Johnson. And it's Rush in for Monte Ellis. The Clippers also changing it up. Craig Smith has checked in for Griffin. Butler comes in for Ryan Bennett. And it's still beating for Johnson Phillips. It sets up a tough catch on the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. Over the line for two.
Kevin, Stephen Curry with a 7-50 2009 crash. They did that over. He might be the second pick. I mean, rookie shooter and good potential as a big man.
That one is no good. Talking about the future, Steph Curry continues to championship in 2010 to make the team after just his different seasons. A very consistent
Almost 15 years. And Curry represents the future of that franchise.
And Butler gets it to go.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here we go. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Yeah, going straight to the hoop, attacking the whole way.
Yeah, nice finish. Cap that break off in style.
Here's Rush. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry passes to Rush. And a quick assist by Curry. That one goes in. Rush has got 5 now. Curry against Paul. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Another open look. Hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Paul is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
The first free throw is good. Andres Biedrins, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Darrell Wright. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jamario Moon, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Gomes comes in for Caron Butler. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Randy Ford. And Mo Williams subbed in for Chris Paul. And that one's good. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Pulls from the top of the key. That's good. 8 points for Steph Curry. Here comes Mo Williams. Bledsoe for 3. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3.
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
It's more NBA coming your way. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. Clippers leading by 3.
You know, it was a relatively healthy season for the Warriors last year. I mean, the season prior, when you add up the games players missed with injury, it came out to 501, guys.
Wow.
I mean, that's the most since the NBA started tracking the stat in the mid-'80s.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Thompson, Biedrins out there with Al Thornton. Then there's Ellis, and it's Law in at the point. And for the Warriors, a new training staff through most of last season. You know, Steve, do you think that might have had something to do with the team staying healthier?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just have bad luck, and sometimes you have good luck. I thought the Warriors have the right idea with this franchise. They're trying to get bigger on the front line. They're trying to get younger. They're trying to infuse this roster with talent. I think they've got a chance to be pretty good in the next few years.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Kevin, Karan Butler started a program in the summer called Bike Brigade, where he helped provide bikes to 2,500 children and encourage them to get out and exercise. He's pretty passionate about cycling, doing it in the off-season to stay in shape. He said, quote, "I've done some mountain biking trails in Virginia near where I live, but I prefer the road to get my cardio on. I'm good on the hills. I can see the championship trophy at the top of every one of them." He said he doesn't do stationary bikes, though, adding, "It's outdoors." Nothing for me. Pat Riley had me ride on stationary bikes all the time when I was a rookie in Miami, and it's bad memories, man. Guys?
Still traumatized. Thanks, Doris.
Riley's conditioning regimen, really legendary. He's really put his players through it over the years. And this past offseason, Monte Ellis really made an effort to put more muscle on. He plays in a small backcourt with Steph Curry and Golden State. So he's frequently asked to guard bigger and stronger players.
Eric Bledsoe covering. Again, Golden State.
And that's what he does. I mean, he takes advantage. If you're going to play poor defense, he's going to get a hoop easy.
Fantastic steal. He knew exactly when to jump into that passing lane. Well done.
And for Ellis, adding some strength would really help. You think back to a player, Clark, like Joe Dumars, a capable defender, 6'3". He didn't get overpowered very often.
Joe was really thick, especially through his hips and thighs. Knew how to use that. Upper body was strong as well. And for Monte Ellis, with his great athleticism, if he recognizes the need to get stronger, then he will, and he'll be more effective, particularly at the defensive end. Offensively, he's a lot to handle right now.
Well, the lead just going back and forth here. We're seeing some really good basketball.
You know what, guys? I've lost track of how many times the lead has changed. I mean, it's obvious, though, it's been a good one, and neither side can pull away.
Here's Long. Williams picks him up. There's the dish to Ellis. Goes up. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Thompson dishes to Biedrins. Over Bledsoe, and Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Biedrins. Ellis has got 6 here in this quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game. Well, the Pacific Division only had one playoff team a year ago. That was the Lakers. But despite the division softening up, the Clippers really didn't do that well in divisional play. 7 wins, 9 losses.
Tipped. Even numbers. And here comes the break. Alley-oop pass. Oh! An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great lob, great catch, perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either. The big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
See, we're talking about the Pacific Division. Not the strongest it's ever been, but Clark, I sense it's kind of getting better. What do you think?
Yeah, Kevin, I agree with you. I mean, the Clippers, the Warriors, the Kings, all young with considerable upside. I think the question will be, can they turn that potential into production? You don't want to have potential forever. At some point, you want to see that potential realized.
You're right. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David Lee checked in for Biedrins. White comes in for Al Thornton. And Steph Curry is subbed in for AC Long. Paul against Curry. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 13.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
Now here's Ellis. 13 points in the game. Shots good by Lee.
Yeah, they're finding the open man. Unselfish play. I like it.
Yeah, I love it too. Teamwork in evidence there, right on full display. A big percentage, a high percentage of their baskets have come off assists.
Jordan gets called for the reach, and that'll be his third foul so far. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ellis. Again, Golden State.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered a tremendous performance this quarter.
Now here's Paul. 15 points in the game. And blocked, but he recovers it. Here's Butler. And another three for the Clippers.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And taken away by Paul. Down low. It's tipped. Billups kicks to Paul. Fade away. That's good. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. 11 points for Steph Curry. He could go. Good.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
Spending your Valentine's Day with the one you...
And as we return, a terrific view of the Oracle Arena here in the Bay Area, Oakland, California. Here is Billups.
It's well known throughout the league, guys, that the Oracle Arena fans are amongst the most loyal in the league. This team has been in the top half of the league in attendance for the last 7 seasons now.
And on the floor for Vinny Del Negro as we get into the second half. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're inside. Chris Paul is out there at Chauncey Billups, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, so confident is owner Joe Lacob that he has signed a contract with the Golden State Warriors fans. His goals include reaching the playoffs and having an all-star. And if these goals are not met, the fans will receive gifts and ticket price changes for each goal not met. A unique strategy to be sure, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll see how many of those goals they meet.
Yeah, you talk about backing up your talk. I mean, fans have to appreciate that gesture from the Warriors brass.
From 20 feet out, and there's Billups. That's good. The assist by Paul. That's 10 points for Chauncey Billups. And the new owners haven't dismissed the possibility of moving the Warriors to San Francisco in 2017 when their lease expires at Oracle. That'll be an interesting time.
Well, and this is a team that has enjoyed such great fan support over the years without a lot of success on the court. Yet these fans in the Bay Area continue to come and support this Warriors team night in and night out.
And Griffin backs in. And he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Sprite Slam Cam.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that. Throw down.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, guys, I like what the Clippers have done. They have added some really good young talent to build on, and they're looking to improve upon their 9-32 road record of last season.
Warriors making a switch here. Thornton's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Moon's checked in. Here's Curry. 14 points for him. Wright, guarded by Jordan. Wright, the pass to Thornton. Ellis. No one near him. That's good. Ellis has got 19 points. And a young team like the Clippers, Steve, what do you think are some of the keys to winning on the road?
Well, it starts with defense and rebounding because when you go on the road, you can't count on making long shots and getting transition and finding easy points. The game's going to be tougher, so you have to defend and rebound to give yourself a chance.
Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
Warriors trail by 8. Ellis dishes to Thornton. Some nice passing. Outside Curry. Backing down his lead. From past the arc. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
It was really hard to defend when you're trying to recover from turning the ball over.
Yeah, that's because you can't get back in transition and the offense can just come down and get an easy look on you.
And that one's good, Griffin.
You know, when you think about it, Blake Griffin, Kevin, has great hands, great skill, and I think he will develop a very good jump shot. Once he gets that, watch out.
Here's Ellis. Bangs home the trifecta. Ellis has got 22.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
And for Blake Griffin, as you said, the potential is there offensively. Steve, he's already devastated.
47 points in a game back in January, and most for a player 21 years or younger since Michael Jordan almost 3 decades ago. So, yeah, Blake Griffin, unlimited potential.
And so here are the Clippers after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Back to Curry. Pass to Thornton. The kick out to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Curry against Paul. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3-ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got 6 in the quarter. Warriors trail by 5. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that steal led to that easy transition basket.
You know, Steve, they've got those guys reeling a little bit right now.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Andres Biedrins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Al Thornton. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Craig Smith, he's checked in for Griffin. Gomes comes in for DeAndre Jordan. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Chauncey Billups. And Mo Williams subbed in for Chris Paul.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
27 seconds left to play in the third. On the top of the key, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Fades away, and another 3 for the Clippers. Here's Curry. He's got 25.
slowing it down here, smart. Play for the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, dribble it down to 6 seconds or so and then go. That way you got a chance for a second shot at the minute.
And the rim must look enormous to him right now. Everything's falling.
And I'm not sure if it's ever going to stop.
Williams for three. He just barely beat the buzzer.
Unflappable. Rattled at all. I mean, he's the kind of guy you want taking those shots.
Yep, I agree with that. Pressure mounting, the crowd counting it down, and bang, he drains it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, so far in this one, he's played a different role than normal, but he's done a nice job as this team's playmaker here today.
And all of it's worked for the most part. I mean, he might not be known as a dime dropper, but after this game, he will be.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Clippers with the spark of the game with that push we saw. Coaches love when there's no let-up on the defensive end, and they continue to extend their lead by simply not giving up any points. It's been a clinic out there on the defensive end, guys.
Doris, thanks. That run, Clark, really propelled them.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it got their confidence up and gave them the kind of swagger you like to see in the team.
Yeah, gave them the edge for sure because look at the opponent. I mean, they are kind of down on themselves right now. The body language, not where it needs to be.
So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Mark Jackson. David Lee is out there with Udo, and it's Rush. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And that one's good, Griffin.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Here's Lee. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. It's on Caron Butler.
You know, David Lee had a bit of a slow start at Golden State and never was able to get back to his normal marks, his typical scoring and rebounding numbers, but I still think he was a valuable contributor for him.
Clark, you mentioned Lee. Golden State needed some rebounding help, and Steve, he provided it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they still need more help along the front line next to Lee, but he's a nice player. He rebounds, he scores, he sets screens, plays with a lot of energy.
Williams kicks to Billups. Shoots a fader, and again the Clippers good for two.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Lee left side, connects from 13 feet out. Lee's got 4 this quarter.
And I think defensively you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
And the shot is good. 26 points for Blake Griffin.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Curry passes to Thompson. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You have to have such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
Tries it from the top of the key. Dead on target. Here's Rush. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Udo. Williams comes in for Thompson. Charlie Bell's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Ellison for Steph Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bledsoe. And it's Paul in for Mo Williams. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mark Jackson was going over with his team. Turnovers are killing us, he said. We're making things way too easy on them. No more improvisation. Let's run our sets, make the right pass, and we'll get quality shots. Guys, back to you.
And here is Ellis, following the three from Chris Paul. Right for three. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting is a huge factor for them offensively.
Yeah, defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Here's Paul. He's guarded by Ellis. It's blocked. Warriors trail by 6. Puts it up. Drops in the layup for 2.
He worked his way around the bigger man and found the hoop. Great play.
Yeah, really nice play. Wasn't bothered at all.
And finished off by Paul.
Now that's a throwdown for you.
Can you believe how easy he makes plays like that look?
Yeah, especially as a backcourt guy. I mean, a smaller player, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Here's Ellis. And Billups picks him up defensively. Here's Lee, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Defense gave him more than enough space right there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson comes in for Reggie Williams. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Charlie Bell. Now here's Billups. Ellis on the double team. Double team on Billups. Curry against Paul. Clock at 6. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry knocks it away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mo Williams is checked in for Caron Butler. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 4. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Billups.
Boy, that's huge. They needed that one.
And taken away by Ellis. It's one-on-one. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line. And then they've got to keep it up to take the lead. And how much do you love to see the big fella knocking down that 3 there, guys?
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Ellis. Takes it up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's been so valuable for this team in plays like that one.
Good for the 3-point play.
I tell you what, Kevin, those hoop plus the harm fouls are backbreakers in the clutch. That really extends their lead.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Less than 1 minute left. Paul kicks to Jordan. Lee with the steal.
You know, guys, it's interesting. Such a good first half for him. Not one turnover, but since halftime, he's been coughing it up repeatedly.
Here's Thompson. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, what a huge shot there.
How about what a game? I mean, he bell with that one.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Billups. And stolen by Wright.
Well, they've been a bunch of bandits today. Steals coming one after the other.
I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing. Neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kev.
Paul with the three. Knocks down the three.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right. Now for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For the key.
Got it! As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not... by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
Here's Williams. Tries a three off the inbound. Right between the eyes. Heaves it up. Ellis. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.